Greetings and welcome to another episode of Conquering Diabetes. There's an idea that's gaining traction, and there's just enough truth mixed in to make it sensible and convincing. It goes like this. For anyone with type 2 diabetes, the cells are encased in fat, and this blocks the insulin, leading to insulin resistance and causing high blood sugars. Therefore, people should stop eating fat, especially saturated fat. This will cause the body to burn the fat and the cells can become insulin sensitive again. So, yes, it's true. Fat is blocking the insulin. Here's the problem. Your body will make that fat from anything you eat, whether it's fat, carbs, or protein. Anytime your system has an excess of energy, it stores it as fat. You could eat a completely fat-free diet with only vegetables and fruit, and your system will still convert some of it into fats because your body needs a certain amount to function in general. Professor Tim Noakes tells how he was on an incredibly low-fat diet. He felt particularly proud of the days that were zero fat. He was also a runner, and yet he still developed type 2 diabetes. There are two ways to get rid of the fat on the cells. You could completely cut fat out or have an extremely minimal amount, or you could go very low carb. When I say low carb, I mean 30 total grams of carbs or less in a day. Both methods will work, but there's a serious drawback to the low-fat version. When you cut fat, carbs naturally have to increase for the sake of getting in enough calories to survive. I've spoken to several diabetics using this method, and while their A1C is really good, they're still getting spikes and drops from their meals. I've got several posts in our diabetic group, Conquering Diabetes, on Facebook, talking about how the A1C is only part of the picture of metabolic health. The daily numbers matter. I'm going to put up an image, and if you look at it closely, you could put just about any A1C in there, and those spikes and drops are what's going on. Complications are still going to come if you have a perfect A1C, but the post-meal numbers are like a roller coaster. Anyway, that's all for today. Thank you so much for listening. Bye.